Good morning, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Welcome. Well, I thought I'd continue our little series about relationships as related, of course, to a Filipina. So, what would be the subject matter today would be on a subtitle of Around Her Little Finger. And if you are one of those guys who is in charge of everything and you're looking forward to a relationship with a submissive Asian woman, step up here, my boy. You have some learning to do. Now, the non-confrontation that is the byword or byphrase for every Filipino. They don't like to confront. They don't like aggravation. They don't like making a big fuss about something that doesn't seem to be worthy of a big fuss. And that can be something that may, to our Western eyes, our foreign eyes, may seem to be something that's really important. Now recently, you may have seen the video, and I looked at it again, and it shocked even me. After 4 years of living this life, and I watched the video that we made when we went to see baby Jane and discovered that she had what later proved to be a compound fracture in her leg. And when we were asking the mother, why would you not call us and tell us? And the mother was laughing. Well, as I say, even to me, it seemed a shock, and I'm finding myself reverting to type and saying, why is she laughing? There's nothing funny about this. There was nothing funny about it for the Filipina. That mother was just as upset as we were, probably 10 times more, feeling more hopeless, out of her depth, not knowing what to do, broke, poverty-stricken. And all of those things were there on her mind. And laughing is just one facial expression which in the West we have come to view as a mechanism of happiness. Well, it is a mechanism of happiness here. It's a facial expression of happiness, but it also covers up feelings of intense embarrassment. So, I'm just saying that so that you understand that it's the same planet but a different world. And when you think that things are going one way with your Filipina, they're actually you're not even in the boat. You're way cast away on a desert island, I can tell you. You see, the thing is that even though they tend to laugh at something, it doesn't mean that they're enjoying it, and they may be using that to avoid any aggravation. Repeat again because it's worth repeating. George Burns said he likes to get through the day with the minimum amount of aggravation possible, and that is the byword. That's the phrase that I think you could say is the mantra of almost any Filipino, Filipina. They just don't like to have the aggravation, so they'll stand in line and let somebody push in. It's one of those things. I went to the store the other day and I'm standing there. I'm obviously the next one in line. I'm the foreigner, so I'm sticking out like a foreigner. And a little older woman has got her purchase there in her hand, and she comes and stands next to me, and then she's a little bit more next to me than just next to me, and she pushes in and she gets served before me. Now, as a foreigner, I've heard others say, hey, excuse me, I'm next. And then ensues a lot of embarrassment for everybody. Now, what did it really mean when that little old lady pushed in front of me? She didn't push, for one thing. she just sort of sidled in, and she didn't even look at me, and the girl that was cashing up didn't think anything of it either, and it all happened. It was over in about 2 minutes, if that, 2 minutes. So, where was I, wimp that I am, in saying, excuse me, we're talking about the principle of things here. You're not in line. You are not in front of me. I'm next. Oh boy. Everybody would have gone home saying, oh my God, what's the matter with those people? And then we become, of course, we become one of those people. If it seems to you, when you are here, that Filipinos act as if they own the place, just remember this. They do. They do own the place. It's their country. You're a guest. And so remember that. And when you are saying, no woman's going to get me around her little finger, we've got a lot of work to do, okay? Because no one can resist. It's just not possible. No one can resist the smile of a Filipina. No one can resist how they'll come up and, I don't know, fiddle with your ear or make curls out of your hair, straighten your tie, or, well, not your tie, nobody wears a tie here as far as I've seen, in the province anyway. They'll straighten your shirt, or they'll tell you look handsome. And are you being manipulated? Well, of course you are. But better that than arguing and saying, all right, what do you want? No, we're talking about living happily, living peacefully with a lovely lady, and we are admitting straight away that this is a woman who is far from submissive and knows exactly what she wants and knows how to get it. She will have learned very, very quickly, within, I suspect within minutes, what all of your buttons are for agreeing, and whatever it takes, she will do it. Are there any benefits to this? I think so. I think living happily with a woman who believes that you love her and demonstrates it is worth it. That's what I think. So if you're coming over here and you're going to lay the law down, you might have to think about that again. Okay, so like it or lump it, you are around her little finger, because if you're living happily, and you will be living happily if you found the right one, there's always that disclaimer, there's always that proviso, that obviously you must have found the right one. Are there going to be mistakes? That's not the subject of this video. The subject of this video is to bring you, unsuspecting fool that you are, in wanting to be married to a Filipina, to the realization that there are going to be some changes made, and you're the foreigner, so if you have any sense at all, you'll be the one changing. Now, hear of men who come over here, and boy, they're going to have it done their way. Is the result happiness? Is the result contentment? Is it peace in the home? I don't think so. It gets things done the way that they want done. And they carry on, as far as I can see, they carry on perpetuating the war zone that they ran away from when they were in their own country. And they bring it with them. It's that whole thing of that impossible, absolutely impossible requirement that I used to see in some of the personal columns in the various media places when I was in America. No baggage. Not possible. Everybody has baggage. The trick is to try to leave it behind and come here, and you're getting a new start. So take it as a new start. Be the person that you would love people to have always seen you as. Be that person. And you can start today. You can start when you get on the plane. You can start being nice. You can stop fighting the world whenever you go out. You're not at war with the world when you come to the Philippines. People will smile at you more in 100 yards than you possibly may have been smiled at in an entire week or a month, wherever you came from. So, be happy that you are around the little finger of a lovely woman here in the Philippines. Do I have rose-coloured glasses on? Damn right I do. But then I'm a foreigner in the Philippines, and I do try to find the good in most things. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and at the moment we're having a drive that we really would like to reach 10,000 subscribers, which will help us in our little efforts to bring some change to where we are. Subscribe. We want to reach 10,000, and we just have about 40 to go. My God, you and your wife, or you and your brother, father, mother, son, could bring that much closer. We've only got 2 days to go.